Hello and welcome to World Tycoon. This will be part 5 in the slums. Naughty, naughty, no slums here. In the previous episode, we had a major gain from our stocks, and I said I was going to build a bridge across to London because not only can we get hopefully London to increase in size, but we can also get the livestock. And just about every city we have wants livestock. So yeah, that is not such a bad idea actually. So let us start by it's probably going to complain with grading and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be steep, but maybe not. Cancel. We'll have to do that. So masonry, it's expensive, but we have to do it. It's so incredibly frustrating. Just needs to scroll the screen. Okay, yeah. Well, we haven't got the money now, but poker, 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 and blast. We can go and slide in. No track. It will allow us to build even though, yeah, okay, no. Ignore me. I'm just curious to see what would a depot wouldn't catch it, so we need to build it one further up. Okay. Yeah, London will be a depot initially, likely. Oh well, game speed. Moderate. I had hoped we could avoid that, but apparently not. Come on, I want the delivery bonus of that steel train, please. Come on. Please, maybe today. It will be a next fiscal period and may as well utilize. This is a bit unfortunate. Thank you. And you can be retired now. We got what we wanted. The question is, we could actually try and make use of that coal because there would be steel, which would be manufactured goods, which would be decent. I don't know. Let's see how it looks here. Panic strikes or whatever. What have we got waiting here? Cotton. The cotton train should be on its way back, I hope. Coal from Dover to Canterbury. Game speed. Frozen. That should be relatively easily done. New train. Just do the same trick. Dover. Load it up with the coal truck and then send it to Canterbury and then retire it. There's no harm in not doing the priority orders, but it's still not getting the extra money. So no thanks. Dover to Canterbury. That is something that you can run into if you have an awkwardly formed shaped railroad. Is the priority order suddenly you get one that's at an angle up here and you have to get it down somewhere and convoluted as heck. But whatever. Train type limited. Let's make it. Off we go. Game speed back to moderate. Still not getting that money. Getting very awesome. Okay. That's been expensive for him to do that. Okay, cool. Come on. Retire train. Thank you very much. You did what you had to do. I need to check Horsham. So he basically did the one station I could potentially have gone for. Okay. I sort of need to get my finger out soon. You know, let's call the broker and become free of that. So that's done. We're more or less forced into Union Station if we want to expand now, which is rather unfortunate. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Train 8 produced no revenue. 1.4 million. 82 to 80, but to 92. I'm quite happy with that. This fell 8. 11 to 10. It was him to just expand, but no wonder. It's the time to mess with someone's shares. I could wreck him and dissolve him that way. I needed more cash for that. We can now get a job as Sherlock Holmes, whatever, something. Game speed frozen. Logically, the a union station is when you build into an opponent's station, and if you do that, you start a raid war. As long as the raid war is going, you will only get 50% of all normal revenue from delivering cargoes to that station. And you need to win the local council's votes by 2/3 to be declared the winner. If you do, the opposing or your opponent's your opponent, I think it's called, will have to remove all track within 4 squares of the station. Because of the way the computer makes up station connections, if you can find a weak spot that you can deliver an awful lot of cargo to and pick up cargo from, you can cut them in half basically, because all tracks has to be connected, as I've said. So if you find this weak center point, you can split them completely and utterly, wreck them. But it could be a costly affair because it can go for years and years and years and years. And if you find a very, very busy central spot, there's a good chance that the computer is already delivering truckload after truckload of cargo, meaning that you have to assign trains for that single purpose of delivering and picking up as much crap as you possibly can, just to earn votes. Our second place competitor, his stocks are too valuable to be able to start manipulating them, which is incorrect. We're not actually going to manipulate them. We are going to manipulate the opponent instead. But let us deal with London first. So let's see, what would we get if we build a station here? Be right outside Croydon's catchment area. Croydon can expand to a terminal if it needs to be later on, because as I've said in a previous episode, they can't overlap. Let's build a station. Let's see. Yeah. They'll pay for passenger beer. They won't pay for meal. which is very important. But we'll have to try and see if we can code them. Let's just mute it, clearing my throat. I'll show you a lot about that. So we need two trains. We need one running passengers and mail, and one running livestock. I'm very sure livestock is fast freight. So we did that. We need to double check this is going to be not cheap, but we haven't got much of an option. No, we do, but let's see what we can do here. Bill's new train. Come on, new train. And Duke in Croydon. Don't want to build in Dover. That could be interesting. Passenger and mail. I'm going to just let it run back and forth. It's perfectly fine. Mail. No thanks. And then I'm going to have one with a single car. London to Chatham. Seems about right. Okay. Train type limited. Thank you very much. And then build a new train. Croydon again. Thing is, now with having London established, we have a foothold on the right side of the river, so we can actually do the Union Station trick if we want to. No thanks. I don't want it to. It doesn't actually matter. Livestock car. Should be a fast freight if I'm not mistaken. Just a single one. Come on, please. Yeah, it is a fast freight. London. And I should probably start with two if I'm going for London Chatham. That's perfectly fine. That stretch is going to be busy, by the way. So be it. And you're going to be limited as well. Okay. Then we can increase the game speed. Moderate. It's fine. I want to make sure Chatham passenger from Chatham to Hastings. Crap. That's not what I wanted. Frozen. Well, we'll do the usual. New train. Croydon. Passengers. No thanks. Come on, please. To Chatham, and then stop at 3 will be. As long as the train passes through pickup point, it will pick up as long as it has the cars available to do so. Limited, please. Which means that in the case of passengers, you can have 7 trains running around with the same power to shipment. Doesn't matter. Just take details. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Game speed. Moderate. Okay. Good on you. Don't think I'm going to get an awful lot of bonus because, of course, I had to make sure that Chatham's got a maintenance yard. It hasn't. It will have now. Because I haven't got anything in London. A maintenance shop, it's called. And that means that the trains running between London and Chatham could go with no maintenance. And trust me, that's not what you want. And with learning the trains cost. It makes you feel good if you've done a priority shipment. I think. Doesn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Cool. Come on, retire. No, I didn't want to stop you. Come on. I don't care. You got 3 passengers which are going to be dropped off somewhere. Cool. As you can see, London only pays for the passengers, doesn't pay for the mail. This basically means that the train is picking up the mail from one location and dropping off the same place. Doesn't matter. That's earning a lot of money now, which is good. Money's good. You can work with money. So, next fiscal period, Reading and Bletchley, Luton. Okay, you know what? You are getting a bit. I think you're expanding over ability, my friend. Is that Luton by chance here? Yes, it was. I didn't even see that. Okay, it's time to cripple him, I think. I got the money to do it. Sounds a bit morbid. Seal from London to Hastings. So this is what I didn't want. Game speed, frozen. It's a good bonus though. I can't say no to 500,000. So, Gordon. It would be stupid saying no to 500,000. It's not going to be 500,000, but it's going to be close enough. And I need to toy with our friends. Steal. Try to at least. It's going to cost money to do it, by the way. Unavoidable. London. Come on. Come on, please. Train type limited. Off you go. Choo-choo. Bye-bye. Game speed. Moderate. Good thing I decided to double track that stretch. Hope that guy's stocks are going to suffer. Only 1.2? Blair. Your stock splits 2 for 1. 46 to 50. Hey. 1672. Stays at 10. Northampton, Bedford. Reading and Bletchley. It's the wrong one. You don't have the money to toy with his stocks. Yes, I'm thinking, Mr. the wrong one. It will probably have to be a union station, to be honest, which is not ideal. Anyway, let's go. I'm offered a new job. Game speed. Frozen. The way you manipulate a company's stock or shares even is that you start buying them up. If you manage to have 50% of the shares in a company, you will take control. So what's going to happen is the computer opponent is going to furiously try to counterbuy to make sure that he's got more stocks than you, which is going to inflate the price of the stocks dramatically, of course. Just before the end of the fiscal period, you make sure to sell off his stock, so he has the stocks at a higher price when they get written down, meaning that he will start the next fiscal period with a deficit. And you do that again and again. You will going to lose money in the process because, of course, you are buying stocks at a higher price than you're selling them for. But you want to sell them late to avoid the computer to have a chance to sell off his stock. You can only contact the broker twice per month. Is something to be very mindful of. So if you have 60,000 shares, you don't want to burn in with stocks losing dramatic value. So the fact that our stock split 2-for-1 means, of course, that what is our balance sheet? Yeah, year to date it changes 760,000 from the stocks alone, from the shares. I don't know what I want to do with that. I'm not in a position to do a union station against them, I think. But if his stocks becomes too valuable, then I won't have to check. And I mean, currently we are in the lovely position that the next logical expansion point would be here, which is occupied, which means a union station. Reading, it's a union station. This place would be a union station as well. What have you got there? You need chemicals. There's a bunch of chemicals here. It's too far. I know this is going to slow down the gameplay a bit, and I have said this is a chilled series, so if I could get you see, as the player, you can't do that. You can't have three-way splits on one station. Which is a bit unfair, I suppose. He expanded to Luton. Luton's got nothing. What's it got? Demands chemicals. What we could try to do, this is going to be wonky. We haven't got any. We've got coal, which it doesn't want. That's 3 cars per year of chemicals. It's not going to do anything. I mean, chemicals will be converted into manufactured goods, which we can get rid of at the port. But that would mean we would need one spot to supply the town with chemicals, pick up manufactured goods, and another train, because you want to pick up and drop off as much as possible, as quickly as possible. This is rather annoying, I'd say. Yes, this is going to reduce the flow of the game. That would be 9 cars a year of coal. That could be a nice depot if I could. Awesome. Chemicals. Hops. I could build a depot here that would give It will also give me the cold, which I don't really want. But as you can see, our closest point. We'll work on that later. For now, let's just do another fiscal period and then end this part here. I definitely need to do something if I want to expand. I mean, I could just sit on these stations for the rest of the game and likely do quite well with them. But I need some more cash if I'm going to start manipulating his stocks and hoping that he's not doing too well with his stocks. I wouldn't be so positive if he did. Come on, deliver that bloody steel so you can earn some money. Money just sitting in your pocket is not doing anything, so we want to try and get them moving. Could buy some more of our shares, but we technically don't need that. $250,000, can't say no to that. You can say bye-bye, I think it's called. You know what, let's build. No, we can't do that from that view here. Let's improve the station. Let's get a hotel. Why not? And the same goes for Croydon. May as well milk the pure. Benefit from the poor passengers, not milk them. That's so rude. Hotel. Yeah, cool. Which of course it adds to the it's money being invested into the company, so nothing bad comes from it. I really hope it would be nice if Hastings would go. It doesn't seem to. It will only pay for cotton. It will not. Why is the textiles there? It shouldn't be. It's got a mail apparently. Yeah, well, it's probably some leftovers. Someone dropped a mail sack somewhere. Don't know. Canterbury is a busy point as well. Should probably consider improving that station with a hotel as well. More money. They're going to pay for themselves very, very quickly, especially if this is stretched like that. Let's do another fiscal period after this one, actually, to compensate for the. No. I just looked at the time. Let's keep it within this episode here. We're definitely earning decent money now. $2 million. Hooray! 50 to 62. What about yours? Stays at 34. Stays at 72. This guy's struggling, but I can't work with him. Game speed frozen. Look at the world map here. This guy, he's nowhere near us. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Come on. So it is of no use to got some serious coal over there. I am tempted. It will cost an absolute incredible fortune to demand steel. We would need. It's got a steel mill, hasn't it? Yeah, so one's coal and one steel, which is so silly, but whatever. I'm not so worried about the passengers. We could deliver plenty passengers. But we, as I said, would need specialized trains. If we have a resource of coal nearby, I'm just going to keep this. Seriously. Okay, let's see. Would you pay for steel? Because if you want to pay for it will pay for steel. It will pay for coal as well. That's what I meant, coal. So basically, we could coal to steel. And because they will pay for steel, they would. This is going to be something that requires a bit of planning. The problem is, of course, if we do a union station and we lose the the vote from the local council, then we have to remove our tracks, and that means that we got the track, which is worthless. But it's going to hurt him financially to have a Great War going. It requires a setup. And in between this part and next part, I will have worked out if there's a way I can do it. Because I would need quite a few trains going from Croydon. I would need to set up a new depot to gather coal. We'll see. Anyway, as for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.